Thank you to Ana Luisa for partnering with me on today's video. I am so proud to be an Ana Luisa ambassador because they craft high quality jewelry pieces at really affordable prices. They are carbon neutral all the way from their packaging to their products, and they really do care about their impact on the planet. Their designs are unique and elegant, and I love wearing them for every day, but also you can dress them up, dress them down. They're just super versatile. I also really love that they have a unisex section on their website because jewelry really is for everyone. With Valentine's Day just around the corner, Ana Luisa is having a buy one, get one 40% off sale. Personally, I love to use Valentine's Day as an opportunity to let the people in my life know how much I love them, not just for a romantic partner. So treat yourself, your best friend, your mom, or anyone else to something beautiful this Valentine's Day. Thank you once again to Ana Luisa for your continued support on our channel. And now on to today's video. Hi, welcome to Jovie's home. How are you guys doing? It has been a long time, so thank you for clicking on this video and coming back. Today, I wanted to make a fun video about 13 things that you will find in the Netherlands or in Europe that you won't find in the United States. So if that sounds good to you, then why don't you come on in, kick off your shoes and stay a while. I'm really glad you're here. One thing that you will rarely, if ever, see in the United States is sports or recreation clubs that are purely like for the socializing aspect, the fun aspect for adults. Thank you to one of my viewers who sent in this suggestion. But basically he was saying how in the United States, like it's super rare that you have these like weekly like football league or I don't know, kite flying or like whatever, like clubs, but like for adults. And every Wednesday you go and you meet with your group of guys and you just go and do whatever thing it is. Field hockey or like whatever, there's so many things. So whatever interests you, there's like a club that's purely for the socializing and fun aspect for adults. I don't think we have too much of that in the United States, and it's just really cool. It's cool. I like it. One thing I've noticed is that you will not find a photo on your resume in the United States the way that we send them here. So here in the Netherlands, and also again, let us know if in other parts of Europe, but we do include like a photo of ourselves on the CV or on the resume. Now I think it's really nice. It gives a little bit of a personal touch, puts a face to a name. I don't know. I like it now. Although I'm sure there are a multitude of reasons to not include it. But yeah. This is the difference. In the city centers here in the Netherlands, and of course, please let us know other European viewers, there will just be like 4 kind of urinals connected together, and they're very convenient for penis havers and very useful. But it is very interesting just to see with no privacy, with no doors, nothing, just like urinals in public spaces. And people using them all the time. That is definitely something you will not see in the United States. And in fact, I think if you use something like that in the United States, you'd probably be arrested for public indecency. They would never, ever allow something like that. But yeah, definitely have it here. And I'm laughing because I'm a little bit jealous. You know, I can't use these and they're very convenient. Like I would love to have space like that for women too, but alas, this is a male only. Well, again, not male only. For those with penises, you can use these things. Next up, let's talk about birthday calendars. Oh, shit's falling. Hold on. Dun, dun, dun. So, this one Dan made. Look at this. He made this as a gift. How cute is that? Okay. And he has like all these pictures of things that we did. Now, mine is still empty because it was a gift and I feel very sad to write in it and ruin it because it's just so beautiful. These are from all of our trips pre-COVID around the Netherlands. But a birthday calendar is a really, really useful thing that you will find in Dutch homes. And basically it's the month and then just like all the numbers of the month, but no year. And you can write in, like if somebody's birthday is on, I don't know, the 3rd of February, you fill it in and you just keep this one calendar all the time, and you will always know that on the 3rd of February is their birthday. It's not like every year when you get a new agenda or a schedule or whatever that you have to fill it in. You just have a birthday calendar. Oh God. Look at this picture from March 2020 when things were brand new. Oh, escalated quick to April. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm gonna put that down. It's a very fun calendar, but birthday calendars, that is a typically Dutch thing, I think. And people still send cards. This is so lovely. Like on my birthday, I will just get a bunch of cards in the mail from people that I may or may not still be in contact with, but every year they remember my birthday, and it's very genuine and sweet and a really nice surprise. Up next, you will typically not find so much underground parking in the United States. So it's really interesting that in the Netherlands, we are forced to park our cars underground because there's not so much space to build above ground parking lots. So I'm thinking specifically in Arizona, for example, you have the mall, the shopping mall, and then right next to it, you have this ginormous building that is, you know, like multi-story parking lot, that it takes up as much space, if not more, than the mall itself. Well, certainly in Europe, we have less area to work with, and so you'll have the mall, but maybe underneath the mall is the underground parking that will go down like several levels. You will not see a kraamzorg in the United States. I wish that you would. Like, I really, really wish that you would. A kraamzorg is a post-birth nurse that comes to your home and looks after both mom and baby. This person does a lot of wonderful things. I have like multiple videos dedicated to the kraamzorg system, but this is something that you will not see in the United States, and it's a shame. It is a shame. It is not a midwife. Okay, so for those of you who've come at me in the comments before, like, oh, we have that in Belgium or we have that in this country, it's not the same. It is not the same. We also have midwives here and they also visit you at home, but a kraamzorg is something just magical and wonderful. This person looks after you and your baby. He or she, they will also help out around the house a little bit. They come to you for like, let's say 8 hours a day. They, you know, help you with laundry. They help teach you how to nurse. There's just like so many things. They're also keeping track of the baby's weight and temperature, and they check the damn diapers to see if the poo is the right color. Like, there's so many things when you become a parent, especially for the first time, that you don't know. Like, your whole life and whole world changes when you become a parent, and having somebody who is a trained professional with you in your house that's covered by insurance for the most part, or you make a small contribution, but like for the most part covered by insurance. It's absolutely life-changing, and I cannot say enough good things about it. I absolutely love the kraamzorg system. I'll link a video, but you will not find this in the United States or in any other country, and I stand by that statement, Europeans. One thing that is really fun that you see all over the Netherlands is bicycle parking lots, and this you will not see in the United States. Basically, at the train station, there is a dedicated multi-level parking garage for bicycles. Not for your car. Leave your car, okay? If you even have one, leave your car. We're not talking about cars today, but there's like parking lots for bicycles everywhere. The ones in the train stations are very like noticeable, but even like in the city center, for example, you go shopping in the city center, there will be parts of the city center that are like roped off, and there's like a person that works there, and they are just for you to leave your bike in a safe and secure space. It's so fun to see. Back to one that's a little bit annoying. I think that no matter how much we talk about this and how much people explain to me the reasoning, I'm still not gonna like it. And that is teeny tiny sinks in toilets that only have cold water. I don't like this one. Okay. Now, whenever I talk about this, people get upset. They're like, you don't need warm water to wash your hands. And when I say warm, I'm not talking about boiling water. I'm just talking about water that is not like 3 degrees Celsius, you know, like almost frozen in the wintertime. But just like warm, you know, like in your bathroom. But yeah, these sinks are first of all, they're super small. Like I'm not a large person, and yet my hands like barely fit. Like you it's more like I feel like it's a finger faucet. It's not even for your hands. And then the water, it's just got one knob and it's just cold. And in most public places also here in the Netherlands, the water that comes out is cold. And people here will tell me, like, it still kills the germs as long as you use soap and you don't need hot water and it's wasteful and it uses electricity and energy and who needs that and don't be so spoiled and That's, I accept that, okay? I accept that. Fine. Fair criticisms. But you cannot tell me that you enjoy washing your hands in those tiny little sinks with freezing water. Like, that is not a pleasant experience. I actually think that the whole infrastructure of this country was built around water management, specifically keeping people safe and away from floods. Now, there was a very, very, very terrible flood in the Netherlands. I want to say in the 1950s. And many, many, many people died. And it was like a devastating flood. And what did the Dutch government do? They were like, you know what? This country is built pretty much below sea level. Flooding is a real risk here. So let's just build a system of dikes and water management systems that we will be able to avoid like massive flooding. They achieved that, but also one of the things that you will see is that there's water everywhere in this country, like canals in neighborhoods. Dan was saying a sloot, and I don't know how to translate that into English, but maybe if we can find it, we will put it on the screen or we will put some pictures up to explain. But basically this whole country, if there was a major flood or there was some risk of big, widespread flooding, there is this whole infrastructure in place on how they can pump water out and pump water in and do all kinds of engineering things with the water so that we can avoid massive widespread flooding. Something that is very different between the US and the Netherlands. In the United States, when it is your birthday, you go to the office or school or whatever, and people will say, "Happy birthday." And typically they will have bought you a cake. In the Netherlands, when it's your birthday, you go to the office or work or school or whatever, and you bring a cake. And then not only do it's not like happy birthday, but they congratulate you on being born. So there's no happy birthday, it's congratulations. And when it's your birthday and you live with your family, and let's say you have let's say you're a teenager and you are having some friends over for a little party, your friends will also congratulate not only you for your birthday, but like your parents and your family and your relatives that it was your birthday. Like, I don't know. This is different. Like, congratulations on being born. But what I just, that's a whole other discussion. But what I don't get is the whole, like, why do you have to bring your own cake? Why? You're supposed to get presents on your birthday. You're not supposed to give stuff. I don't know. Explain. I don't know. Up next, and this is a fun Dutch invention. We're not going to spend too much time on it, but you will find this. It's maybe a little bit of an old school thing, okay, granted. But it's called a flessenlikker. And a flessenlikker is a tool that you have in your kitchen that is specifically designed to help you scoop out all the remnants of your peanut butter, your jam, whatever thing you have in a can. So you can get every last morsel of your food out. It's very handy. First of all, you're avoiding food waste, and second of all, it's making it easier for recycling purposes. But still, this is a Dutch tool and a Dutch thing that I don't think you will find in an American home. one thing I'm seeing more and more in the Netherlands, but also in Europe, is all of these public trash cans that are already like for separating waste. So I'm thinking like in an airport or in a city center, you'll have these, yeah, it's like for cans or for plastic or for metal or paper and for just regular trash. This is super cool. I love this initiative. Anything that we can do to be a little bit more green that makes it easier is amazing. But I don't recall on the last time that I was in the States having seen this. So please do let me know in the comments below. All right, and for the last one, this last one is super European. It is not only Dutch, but we get actual privacy in the toilet, in public toilets in Europe. Okay, so our bathroom doors are actual full doors that, you know, touch floor to ceiling, wall to wall, and you walk in and it's like a little room. Unlike in the United States where the door is like a barn door or like a saloon door. This makes me think of, yeah, those like swinging doors that you can just, why is that? I don't get that, United States, but this is definitely a European thing that you're not going to see in the States. You guys, thank you so much for coming over today, and I really hope you enjoyed this video as I get back into the swing of things. Life has been a bit challenging for the last couple of months. Stuff has been going on in my personal life with the health of my dad and other family members, and things have just not been easy. That's where I've been, in case you're wondering. And then also searching for a job takes up some time, so things have been different lately for me, but I'm really glad to be back and figuring out how we're gonna move forward. So thank you so much for coming back, for spending some time with me. I'm really thankful of the time that you spend here. So thanks again, and I cannot wait to see you in the next one. Doei!